Hello everybody, I'm a teenager with no life. Today we're gonna be ranking Thomas OCs. Now, OCs are nothing that's outright different in the Thomas community. We have a lot of OCs, like a lot. Some terrible, and some actually good, with originality. And today, I posted a Unity post asking you to share this post, and I'll talk about your OCs. And a lot of people shared the post. So much, in fact, then I'm actually gonna do this video. So we'll start with Jaden, the red engine. He's owned by this guy. Now, at first I thought he was just a recolor golden, but then I found out he's an A1 peppercorn, which actually gives him some originality. Hooray! Now, I actually like his OC and he's a nice person. So I, alright, I have nothing better to do, so 9 out of 10. Now let's go to the next one. And second is Use the Horwich Crab. Now, he is on my good friend, a Crazy Digger, a man you should totally subscribe to. He made this drawing of this OC. It's actually based on a real engine, which is actually cool. We have a bit more info on him. Other than being based on a real engine, he's a real life no. During Henry's, he's a quiet lad, and for some reason he hates farms. And I got nothing more to say. The OC is goated. Go subscribe to him right now. I'm giving Hughes a 10 out of 10. And a Crazy Digger is the go.
Cool, I like you. No way, you actually.
Right now we have Pockart, who's an OC owned by Splendid Red Scrap Iron. I'm not teasing names, that's literally his name. He actually gave us some info on him by W. I don't know why he has NW on this thing. I like this edit of him. I like experimental engines. As you'll see, built by AW and Dry is just something not a lot of YouTubers use. So good on you, Splendid. Anyways, Pockart is. I gave him 10 out of 10. Splendid Red Scrap Iron, you did well. This time we have this guy who didn't give a name, by Lancashire and Yorkshire. And he's basically the second red engine. But with sniper. Look, bro, you gotta feel like he's the red engine. I think he's meant to be the red engine. I don't really know. But I'll settle a 4 out of 10. I'm sorry, dude. So, yeah. Now we have our Ferosy, Boxill, owned by Boxill Studios. Kinda controversial with another YouTuber called Michael, though I will not mention that. Now, it's kinda weird. He is based, apparently, on an N77, but apparently has parts from an E4, making him a hodgepodge. Okay, so I don't really know how to rank this, but I'm not taking 9 out of 10 will do. So, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Right now we have Larry, the mainline Diesel. Sorry if I meant to pronounce. He's on my good friend, Larry, the mainline Diesel. Now, I like Larry. He's an 09 built by BR and eventually came solo. And his backstory is apparently that he was built to be splatter, but he isn't really splatter. I don't know. Still a 10 out of 10 for originality and a good backstory. So yeah. Also go subscribe to Larry because he is the GOAT. Here we have an OC owned by this guy called Stuart Production. Apparently his OC seems to be the original, but he uses A1 head on blue everywhere, which I can't talk for crap because I literally use EW and B Edward as the OC. Overall I give him an 8 out of 10 and nothing more. Now we have Alberto the BR Express engine, owned by my good friend Alberto the Express engine. Super original, Alberto. I know Alberto is my friend, I will have to critic him. He does use Oliver's bases, kinda making him a recolor. Again, super original, Albert. Anyhow, I'll just give him 7 out of 10 and nothing more. You could be a little more original. Now we have Joey, the LMS tank engine, made by my good friend Joey, someone you should greatly subscribe to. Anyhow, Joey's OC is based off D-Man Ginties that were painted in Thomas's livery for the Albert Thomas event. Since he is actually based on a real engine, and I said so, the real life livery that was worn by the engines, I'll give Joey an 8 out of 10. Sorry man, that's all I could give. Also go quickly subscribe to Joey.
Pull if we keep the brakes off.
The next to see is Hip the Furnace Engine, owned by another one of my friends, a bit silly BTWF, someone you should totally subscribe to. Despite using Edward's basis, he is actually unique by his face design and the whole history behind. Since he has a unique personality and a history, I'll give him a 9 out of 10. Good on you, Hip. Now we have all of these guys, owned by this guy. Apparently they're all part of a series called The Transporter, made by the same guy, so I don't know what to say. I'll give them a 7 out of 10 just because. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say anymore. Then we have this C12, who's created and even given ink. Now I absolutely love the C12 and they're my favorites GNR, but considering there's literally no info on him, I'll have to give him a 5 out of 10. I'm so sorry. Now here we have this blue well tank, owned by this guy. Now it also kinda looks like Linus, but considering Linus is on a Pockart, it means he's original. I'm gonna go ahead and give him an 8 out of 10. You deserve it.
Or a smart little green engine with...
Okay, so this is Max the J50, owned by this guy, also called Max the J50 Studio. Now, I actually like the J50s, but the edited reviews isn't the best, so I edited this for him. But at least he picked an original basis, so I'll give him a 7 out of 10. No more. So right here we have Taiki, the tram engine, owned by a YouTuber who did some bad stuff about 9/11 a few months ago. But letting the past be the past, Taiki actually has an original basis. He's based on that one tram engine, I don't remember his name, and he's apparently an engine that was narrow gauge. So yeah, he's a narrow gauge, you'll see. Which actually makes him original. So yeah, other than the things he's done in the past, I'll give him a 6 out of 10, nothing more. We have Zane the Peppercorn. He is owned by Peppercorn Productions. Now what I like about this is his originality. Though he uses BR blue, that isn't really a livery any Tom's character wears, so he's different. And though he's a Pacific, he's a different class, so he can't really be called a Gordon recolor. And being one of my friends and the artwork here is rather good, I'll give him a 9 out of 10. Nothing more. That's it. I'm done. I think I'm doing a part 2. If I don't feel like doing a part 2, then that's life. So that's it. I ranked Thomas O.C. I'm glad how good I edited it, despite it being crap. Anyways, that's all for the video. If you like it so. Have a great rest of your afternoon or morning, I don't know anyone. And that's it. So, goodbye.